Hi, and welcome back to CinemaTech here, Southern California Home Integration Specialists. What we're doing is we're taking on a project today. This is a typical family room in a typical Southern California house. What we're doing is trying to centralize the viewing environment. Typically what you find in these types of homes is the fireplace is either centralized on the far left or far right of the family room area. And it kind of throws the viewing environment off a little bit. So what this family wanted us to do is kind of centralize everything that we just talked about. So what we did is we went ahead and ripped everything out, pulled the fireplace out. What we're going to build is cabinets here on the left-hand side, and then over here on the right side we're going to build another row of cabinets, and in between we're going to be putting in one of the thinner, slimmer looking fireplaces that'll sit real centralized in this area right here. And then above that we're going to have a flat panel LCD screen, one of the new LED LCD screens, and we're going to do screen art over that, and we'll kind of show you that after it gets finalized here. But during the breakout, this kind of gives you an idea. Now what we have over here, we have Chad, he's one of our professional installers here, and Sam, he's the project manager on this. What they're doing is setting up the rack system and putting all the different components in it. Now we talked about everything being centralized, so in this particular system that they're putting in, you're going to have audio in different parts of the house. You have audio in the front yard, the backyard, you have televisions in different parts of this house, and this rack system, basically it's a Control4 system with a couple Marantz pieces. You've got your PS3 in there, whole house audio, and everything's being controlled. They're wiring it right now. Sam will go ahead and program it shortly afterwards. And then once the project's complete, we'll go ahead and wrap it up and show you kind of what we've been talking about here. All right, welcome back to part two. In part one, we discussed how we were going to change this wall unit. Initially, the builder had put the fireplace to the far left over here, drywall all around it, and then it had a really inlet to build a cabinet, which the customers didn't really put a cabinet together. And they wanted something a little bit more centered in the room. So we went ahead, ripped the whole wall out as you saw in part one, centered the fireplace. We had our cabinet guy go ahead and do a nice natural cabinet with a multi-tiered stain. Went ahead and hung their plasma television, as well as putting the nice mosaic inlay tile around the fireplace to give it a little something different. As we talked about in the last piece too, we have a rack in the back which houses all the electronics, and everything here is Control4. And as you can see, we can go ahead and push the button. TV's going to come on right now, and we'll show you the nice little extra added benefit that we installed for this particular family so that they can get a little bit more theater image. As you can see, we put a Control4 system in, and on the previous video it kind of shows the rack where we put everything in, and that's on the reverse side of this particular wall. So one of the nice benefits to this room, which we talked about, is not just having the TV here, but this particular house, they don't have enough room to put a projector and screen in, so they wanted to do something special in the living room. So with Control4 we can bring it up to here, the video out, let's go to projector, and then we get a little something special. And this works great at nighttime when the sun dims a little bit. So you can see the lights automatically go off. The projector comes on. It'll just take a few minutes right here for the projector to warm up, and we'll go ahead and show you what that image looks like right now. As you can see, the screen is sitting here we're at about 12:30 in the afternoon. All we did was close the shutters, and it gives one heck of an image. So you have the option of not only having the 60-inch plasma on the wall, but if you want something bigger, especially at nighttime, a little bit more cinematic, we've got this big screen. And give you an idea of the size, this is an 8-foot wide screen, 110-inch diagonal. It gives you a pretty it's pretty massive for a traditional family room, but it looks quite nice. And it's on the Epson 5010 projector, which we just did in another review. So it shows a great image. This is a high-def image. I think most people will be happy with it. If you have any questions, you can call us at CinemaTech. The number is 888-944-4388. Again, the number is 888-944-4388. And we'll see you in the next video.